Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Caden's Garden at Westside. Today we are going to talk about adding coleuses to your tropical garden. Alright, I am sure by looking at these leaves, you know about the vibrant coleus plants. I think if you want to have a quick tropical garden, this is one of the easiest plants to add. Even though this plant is native to Asia and the Pacific Islands, it's perfect for any tropical garden. Anytime I want to add a bit of color, like here in this spot, I add coleus. Over here, notice, more coleus. It's a quick way to add a touch of color and interest to your path. Now, I would say, what I find with these plants is that where you put them will depend if you are going to get the vibrancy of the color. The more sun, this is what happens when they get a lot of sun, as opposed to, let me show you one that is in the shade, the same coleus in the shade, and you're going to see the difference in the leaves. These are the same leaves, but they are in the shade. So depending on if they are in the sun or the shade will determine the color you will get. I'm just walking over so I can show you. Now, like with most tropical plants, when you're planting them, you want to make sure that the soil is well draining, because they do not do well if it is soggy. They love moisture, but they do not love soggy. If they're soggy and constantly waterlogged, you're going to notice that they are going to rot. Now, if you want them to thrive, one of the easiest ways to get coleus to thrive is to trim. If you notice here, I've cut off the top of most of them. The more you cut them, the bushier they get, and I think that's the best thing you can do. If you want a bushier coleus, make sure that you are actually trimming them all the time. And the way I trim is, I just go in, I find the centerpiece like right here, and I just pinch it off. So I just pinch off this right here, and that's it. And I find that when I do that, they get bushier and bushier. Just take off the middle like that. Now let me show you some more. What I'm talking about, the shade as opposed to the sun. These here, they get partial sun, and you can see the vibrancy of the color. Now, if you know how to put these in a garden, they can become a showstopper. Any gaps that you have in your garden bed, any place that you need to fill, and you look at your garden and you say, you know what, I need a plant here or I need a plant there, this is the plant to put. And you can put them in containers. Notice I've just placed these in the containers. They're bowing their heads, but soon they bounce back real quickly. I think it's like one of the easiest plants that I've seen that would bounce back. But if you want to add bold colors in your garden, please add some coleus to your tropical garden. It's really one of the easiest way to bring color to your garden. And guess what? If you add coleus, don't forget to share the garden photo. I would love to see the coleus in your garden. And don't forget to comment, and if you have any tips that you want to add, I would love to see how you've incorporated coleus into your tropical garden. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next. These right here, they need cutting.